Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lumberjack's Dynasty. I have been playing a little bit today. So that's my latest save game. And I haven't done a great deal today. All as I did do is what did I do? I did a little bit of fishing. And I emptied these. The dryers. Now they're all new ones that have been put in. You can see that pile over there is now gone. I did take a few out of the factory as well, and I ended up with all these dried logs, planks. So yeah, that's what I did today. But I did go back and revisit some of my earlier quests because I was watching a video on YouTube earlier, and somebody said that you can go back to your existing the quests that you did before. You're not going to let me enter? Oh, there you go. So I drove up to here, and I'm stuck on that. I don't know why I'm stuck on that. And I noticed that all these logs that I did from the previous quest, they're all here for me to pick up. So I'm going to be stealing these today. And I also have some others from Isaac, I think. Because this is the one where you have to clear the forest to make the sheep enclosure for can't remember what her name is. Well, can't see. Mary Jane. I think that may be the person I did the quest for. I can't remember. Because it was when I came up here originally. It was to learn fishing. And I went to speak to the man and he told me to clear off basically. Oh, Chenny event, really? Oh, I left it up here because I thought it would be a good spot. Okay. Yeah, so he told me to clear off, and then his wife asked me to do a quest for her to clear that forest there for a sheep pasture. And then after I did that, one of the sheep escaped, so I had to go and find the sheep, which was a bit of a nightmare. And then he taught me how to fish. He took me to some remote fishing spot and said, "Oh, this is the best place to catch a carp. Let me teach you how to do it." And then he just stood there. He didn't say anything, but that's how you get the skill, by just listening to him, I suppose. But yeah, the ones at Isaac's farm. Now I didn't know that I could collect these later on, so I left them in a bit of a mess. So yeah, we're gonna have to do at least 2 trips up here, I reckon. Which is why I left the tractor up here in the first place. If you hear anybody shout, "Stop stealing my logs," then we'll just drive off. So yeah, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're all good. Looking forward to the weekend. Let's I'll try and get as many of these on as I can. I've got quite a few on there already, but I want to take the smaller ones first, I think. There? Yeah, so we might get quite a few on here. That one, you want the other, that one, yes, that's the one I want. Might have to move the tractor, I think. As if I can move the tractor. Okay, we'll drive around again. Yeah. Let's drive over here. Are we not going to be sinking this? Some mushrooms there. I won't bother with the mushrooms there. But yeah, I went back to oh, what's his name? Oliver. I went back to his farm as well, and there were a couple of trees that I didn't cut up, so I cut those up, and I collected those logs as well. Hey DN, how you doing, mate? Oh, right there, let's grab that one again and drop it a little better this time. There we go. No, not you. That one, that's the one. Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to get quite a few of these on here. Be picky about the ones we take though. We'll probably not be able to move afterwards, but we'll put as many on as we can. Let's get a better angle. There we go. Oh, got quite a few there. Okay. Oh, right there. That's good. Get a better angle of that. There we go. Just playing FS19. Me, I'm good, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I think I might have to get some stabilizers for this thing. I think this is going to be a load and a half. Not sure how many more of these I'm going to get on here, but I'm going to put as many on as I can. Actually, we put that there, stabilize it a little. Can we reach that one at the back? Yep, there we go. So did you put your two fields together and oh no, you actually started again, didn't you? Because your game crashed or something. Did you sort that out? Ah, you started all over. Yeah, it's a pain when you have to do that, isn't it, really? Ah, that one. don't think I'm gonna reach any of them ones at the back. Might reach one of them. Nope. Okay, let's try and get out of here. Swing round again, I suppose. I'm gonna stick to the road this time. Whoa, this time though. I think we could get another maybe 2 or 3 on it. I'll count them up when I've loaded it, just to see how many we actually did get on it. Did a bit of digging, had to start the farm without taking any loans. Ah, okay. That should do it up. Should be a good spot, shouldn't it? And did they help you out, these videos that you watched, or whatever it was? Because I mean, once you've got used to it, it is pretty simple to use. Ah, you're seeding soybeans. Oh, okay. No, it's not there, is it? Okay, I don't want to go down the road with the loose one weight swinging around all over the place, so yeah, I think we'll leave that one and come back to that one next time. That's good, as long as it helps, that's the main thing. Right, let's see if we can count up how many logs we've got on here. That's a big load, that is, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Have I counted that right? 6, 9, 12, 18. No, right there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. Yeah, 20 logs on there. I'm gonna struggle down the road with this. Oh dear me. What have I let myself in for? Yeah, that's the best thing to do, mate. That is the best thing to do. Do a little bit of a practice thing first. We'll go this way then. Do a practice thing, a practice map, and then just, you know, cheat some money in. It doesn't matter because you're not going to be using it. Cheat as much money as you can, and then just get used to using the controls and everything. But yeah, I'm actually surprised how many logs we got on this. Is that the record? I'm sure somebody will let me know if they had more than 20. I mean, I could have carried the other one loose, but I thought, no, best not push it. Oh, and I forgot to save. I need to save because I don't want to repeat it the other day. And I was driving down this way earlier today, and on this bridge here, I actually saw a car do a U-turn. He was going the way I'm going now, and then he just turned around and went back the other way, and I've never seen him do that before. Yeah, exactly, yeah. See, now, see that one space there, just here? I was expecting to maybe get another log in there, but yeah, couldn't get one in. But you're right, there probably is somebody who'll say something like that. But the thing is these logs are not that thick, really. To get 40 or something on there, you'd have to get like, there'd have to be like twigs, wouldn't they? Forgot to lock his house. Slowly around the corner because I do not want to tip over. But yeah, I went back to Oliver's farm as well. I think I found one tree that I hadn't cut up, and I got 3 logs off that. So but yeah, I'm happy with all these logs. I'll get some. Well, I've got these, I've got them other ones, and there's some more over that direction there somewhere. So I left my car there so I can remember where it is. I don't think there's as many as there is on this for this farm, this forest that I chopped up, but there's still quite a few. There's at least a trailer load. The only thing is I wish this thing was a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster, not crazy speeds, maybe about another 5 or 6 kilometers per hour or something. Yeah, we're all right for fuel, I think. Because I mean, when you're driving around in the car, I mean that goes at 60 kilometers, so that's not too bad. You get around pretty quickly. But this thing, 23 kilometers, yeah, needs to be a little bit faster. So, DN, what are you doing over the weekend, mate, if anything? Actually, I might jump out of the tractor here before I put the logs in and make sure that the thing is set. Oh, where am I? Play some more farm sim and AW. Oh, Armored Warfare. Well, yeah, if you can go and... Whoa! Oh! Jordan Bennett. Going on there? Oh dear, that's funny. I'm gonna have to try and take a screenshot of that. Am I gonna get out of it? My tractor is actually in the water. Oh. Oh, right there. Let's see if I can get a better screenshot. See if I can. Oh, there we go. That is mental. Right, now you know why I save the game all the time. Oh dear. See, good job I saved it when I was just coming down the road, ain't it? Right, okay. Let's try that again, shall we? But I'm sure the last update that came out, they said something about fixing that run. Sorry, cars, I'm not waiting for yous. Okay, maybe I will. Faster than me. Ah, seriously? You're not going to go that fast? Right, there you go. That's better. What's that swimming around your ankles? Oh, it's just a carp. Oh dear. I love finding little bugs like that. Well, I wouldn't say I love it, but you know, it makes it funny. And that's what it's all about. Entertainment. See, big massive deer just run straight past all three of them people and they didn't even bat an eyelid. I think what it might be is because I've got so many logs on here, that might have caused a glitch or something. That's why usually I try and start the machine before I do anything, but I just forgot. I mean, when you've only got 4 or 5 logs, then it's okay, because by the time they get there, you've already got to the machine and turned it on. But with all these, it might they might start getting processed before I get to them. They might not. We shall see. So I'm not going to go. I'm not going to do that again. I'll unload them first, and then I'll go and turn it on. Special harvester. Oh yeah, the yeah, another one. The high beam lights don't work. Okay. I would check on farm sim forums to see whether other people have had that issue, because it might be another mod that you've got installed, it conflicting or something. Because to be honest, I haven't used it. You're on about, is it the Dominator? Is that the one? But I mean, it might be a known issue by Giants. They might be trying to fix it. I mean, saying that, they brought out two or three other DLCs since then, haven't they? So, you know, you would have thought they would have fixed that one if they knew about it. I mean, you could always try contacting Giants directly, see if, because they might not know about it, and nobody else has, might have raised the issue. I don't know. Right, let's get these in as quick as we can. Well, it doesn't affect the game. Oh, well, that's alright then. I mean, I suppose really, if you have the lights on, they're only necessary if you're working at night, isn't it? And I mean, I don't usually work at night anyway, so I wouldn't have, even if I did use it, I wouldn't have noticed it. Oops. This is going to be close. See, that's one thing I think they need to change, to make sure that, you know, like if you have the sawmill set to logs when you save the game, then have it set to logs when you load the next the same save game, or if it's set to planks, have it set to planks. So that didn't take as long as I thought it was going. That's good. Because I mean, really, nobody is going to want it to be set to logs, because, well, the planks are a lot more valuable. So right, let's go back for the second run, and this time I'm going to save the game here. See, thing is, I can't remember what video I was watching and who commented about going back to your other quests and collecting the logs. Whoever it was, a big thank you anyway, even though I can't remember your name. If it was on one of my videos, it would have been pretty easy, because I could have just checked on the comments, but it was someone else's videos. Actually, I think it might have been on one of Bones' videos, I can't remember. But yeah, I was actually expecting to be an update today, but no, there hasn't been one. Well, not so far anyway. The dried planks that I took out, there was seven lots I emptied. One of them still got I think one more day to go, so that was 28 stacks that I took out. I have to try and find a good position to get into, so I can get all these logs in one go this time. And I'm not going to go onto the wood chips, because that was very unstable ground. But I say wood chips, I think it's wood chips. It looks like wood chips. And Dean, have you not tried any of the modded maps yet? Is there any reason for that? I mean, or if you just can't be bothered? Or do you not know the best map to play, or is there another reason? Lone Oak. Yeah, Lone Oak's a good map. Some decent sized fields on Lone Oak. Just imagine if I had to come up here with a full load. I don't think I'd make it somehow. Oh, you're going to do your first 150 on the, what's it? Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, I actually checked my Steam account today just to see how many hours I'd actually got on FS19. And since the 1st of July, when I actually installed it on the Steam version, 1st of July last year, I've got 1,500 hours. And plus there's all the ones I did on the Giants version as well. But I have no idea how many hours I've got on the Giants versions. But it's probably going to be around about the same. So, yeah, I've got, say, between 2,500 and 3,000 hours in total. That's a lot in it. You have 80. Yeah, but you've only had the game like a couple of weeks, haven't you? You haven't had it that long. I mean, I got it the day it came out. And I play pretty much every day. But saying that, the last 2 weeks I haven't played at all, really. Apart from on Saturday with the guys. About a month. Yeah, see, that's alright, it's not too bad. Oh, there's another small one there, I didn't see that one. Ooh. Yeah, neat up a little. I get that in there somewhere. I want to make sure I've got enough space for. Ah, there we go. Ah, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! There we go. want to make sure I've got enough space for these two. If I put that there, that big one should fit in the gap, maybe. There we go. Definitely. And we got to pick that one back up again. There we go. We've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we got 30 logs in total from here. That's good. Now I think anyway, but each load of planks needs 2 logs, so we should get at least like 15 packs of planks out of this, plus what we've got at Isaac's farm as well. And I'm just wondering, because when the tractor tipped over the other day, Chicky told me to unload the trailer. Now I'm wondering if I would have been able to unload the trailer when it was stuck in the when the tractor was stuck in the water. Not that it matters now, but yeah. Yeah. Set up the GPS courses, that's it, mate. Best thing to do. Traffic has been really weird today, isn't it? Well, should I say even more weird today? Ooh. It's that Friday night feeling, that's what it is. They're all trying to get home. And see, I have some roses seeds, I think. Okay, mate. Well, thanks for popping in, and catch you next time. You have a good one, yeah? What was I saying? Yeah, I've got some roses seeds, but I don't know what to do with them. If there's actually anything you can do with them yet, I don't know. But I've looked around the shops and I haven't found any shovels or watering cans, so maybe that feature hasn't been added yet. see, that's taken most of the day. Look at the time. 17:47. So like nearly 10 to 6 already. So what I'll do is I'll unload these, and before I go and collect the next lot, I will sleep. I won't eat anything because we don't need to unless we're picking up logs by hand. Excuse me. Yeah, when I got back to the tractor and it was in the water, that was hilarious. I'll try not to turn too sharp if I can help it. That way it doesn't try and tip over. And I don't think cars come up this one anyway. They go up the one by Oliver's farm, but I don't think they come up this one. I haven't seen any yet anyway, so that's a good sign. All them logs gone? Oh, all them logs have disappeared. They've all been processed already. That was quick. I think that that food meter, the one that keeps popping up and saying you're hungry, I don't think that should come up so often. It's a bit annoying. Because really, when you drive, if you're just driving around, you don't really need to eat. It's only when you're doing the physical stuff, like carrying the logs. That's the only time really you need to eat. Right, how many planks have we got ready to process? Should tell us. 67. Right, move this here for a second. How much? 5,250 kilograms. That's cool. And we haven't finished yet. Let's see if we've got any honey. Oh, and you might remember me talking about when I was driving past here yesterday, and I said that there were some apples on the tree here ready to pick. Well, I did pick them. It didn't take me long. It was only one. So it didn't take long. Mm. Right. Right, let's get some sleep. Right. Oh, food is actually on 0. But like I say, that doesn't really matter while you're doing what we're doing. First thing in the morning, what I always do is check the greenhouse and check the honey. But the honey doesn't seem to come as often as you would think it would. It's a little dry, give it a little bit. No, see, no honey. Oh, we've got one there. See, I think these little shelves on the side here, maybe honey jars should appear there when there's honey to collect. And then you could actually see, like from just looking here, see if there's any honey there to go and collect instead of running over to them and finding nothing. Yeah. Yeah, we don't get a great deal of honey. Right, so did that increase overnight? No, so that means the logs are still in the water, maybe? Oh, yeah, yeah, they are. They're just, oh, there's 2 of them left, 3 of them left. Okay. There's one just going through the processor there now. Right. Let's get up to Isaac's farm now. If I can't actually remember the way. But I think it's the first right. I mean, there may be an easier way to get to it, I'm not sure. But yeah, like I was saying last night, this is going to be, well, it's not going to be the final stream of this. It's going to be, this is episode 10, so from next week I will be going on to my regular schedule. And I'll just be throwing this in there once or twice a week. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've gone the right way. But it's nice scenery anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, actually, yeah, there's his farm. I suppose I could have just looked on the map and seen where my car was, but yeah, more fun this way. Well, actually, there's 2 over in the field just there, so we'll get them. Well, one, just two. But we'll get that first because. Oh no, there are two. There's one, another one there. Oh, plus there's one in the road. There is one. No, that one looks like it needs cutting up. No. Oh, well, I'll pick that one up. Why? Oh, is it because it needs the tip cutting off? Down a second. Yes, the tip needs cutting off. There we go. Let's check this one while we're here. Right, so them two are ready. Are there any more that need cutting? Nope. There we go. It'll be easier now. Oh, and it fell off. Of course it did. That's one thing that's really annoying when the logs just fall off. Oh, stop. See, I think it would be better if these logs like this one actually loaded the other way around. So had the thicker part at the closest to the tractor at the front. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that would stop them falling off. Yeah, I didn't leave this very neat, did I? Well, the reason I didn't leave it neat is because I didn't know I could come back and take them afterwards. I was just throwing it just so I could get my trailer. I just wanted the trailer. Get a few of these now. Hopefully enough to fill the trailer. Then we can come back and get into a better position next time. Ooh, that didn't work out too well, did it? Up, down. Down. Okay, if you didn't want us to go on there, you should have just said. If you want to stay on the ground, I'll leave you there. Yeah, I find it funny when sometimes when these things glitch out like they do. I mean, it's a little frustrating, like when your tractor ends up in the river and you have to reload the game. That's annoying. But it is what it is. Probably not going to reach any of them. So, maneuver around. Well, that's 10 on here so far. With some of these smaller ones, might be able to get a couple more. Yeah, I like to try and push it to its limits. See if I can break it. They're already up before Isaac sees us. Oh, but he woke up this morning, come outside and thought, who's that car there? I don't remember that being there last night. Might be able to put this underneath there. It's like a game of Tetris, this, isn't it? It's as long as all the logs don't disappear when you put them all in. Which could happen. Really? Oh. Okay, you don't want to go on there, does it? You stay there and be a good little log. I don't think I'm going to get many more. Well, not if they're all this sort of size anyway. I don't even get this one on. Oh, right there. Yeah, try and get that on a little better. Just one little spot there, little spot that it can go onto. It's not like there you go. You know what? I'm going to leave him behind. You can stay there for now. Come back for you later. So we can get some of these thinner ones on.
Are you gonna go on there? No. What, really? You're not even gonna go on there anywhere? Okay, we'll drop that one and we'll come back for them. So I don't want to push me luck by driving down the road with a loose one on. Yeah, that's selfish, Isaac. Isaac is selfish. What's he done? Oh, wait there. I need to go this way. Yeah, we've got about 15 on here as well. That's not a bad load. So I think we got round about 50 logs in total, with the other few that are still at Isaac's farm. And better save it here, haven't I? Oh, what didn't it? Thank you. When all the logs have been put into the water, what I'll do is I'll go and sell some of the bark. I mean, we don't get a great deal for it. We get 440 per ton. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you're really going to wait there? And no, I didn't memorise all the prices. I've got them written down in front of me. But that trailer holds 4,000 kilograms. So I don't know, is that 4 tons? Too sure. And we still have that log in the water that we dropped. Oh, what was that? Episode 2, I think that was. We did that. That's just been floating in the same place ever since. It hasn't moved. all them boards as well. I think what I might do with the boards is I might do the same thing as I'm doing with the planks. Not bother processing them until I've got my truck. Because then you can just drive the truck in there and just pick them all up, can't you? Well, I think. But we shall find out. Oh, and game. Oh, wrong button. Gaming Gargoyle told me about the centre store. He called it the centre store. I don't know which one he meant. There is only one. Oh, unless he meant this one. Which I've got to go past anyway. Yeah, well, there's only the two, so yeah, he must have meant that one. He was saying that there's loads of goodies there. All the good stuff's there, so we'll have a look there. Where is it? Around here somewhere. I know we have to go right there, but we can go right up here anyway. Can't see it. Maybe it's not on this road, maybe it's on... See, that's the store for materials and stuff. Ah, that's why I should have gone... Oh, I should have gone right there. Okay. Oh well, never mind. So I probably seen it when I left Oliver's farm and it just didn't register. Just that happens a lot. This is a big line. Oh, cars go along there. Gotta make sure I stay on the right side of the road. Well, these forests look pretty big, don't they? How much do these cost? Can I drive into? No, I have to get out of the vehicle. No. How much do these cost? Oh, not too expensive. But if I get a chainsaw out, tell me how many trees are in here. 64. If we walk over to the other one. 160 in this one. Okay, so how much is this going to cost me? 22,940. Okay. I ain't buying that one yet. I think this is Oliver's farm. Oliver. Isaac's farm here, isn't it? Yeah, there's my pickup. Oh, not this way. There's a log here. Oh. Yes, we can. Okay. Any more? Oh, there's one there. Any more? I can't see. So I'm just looking for more, see if there's any more lying around the edges. Can't see any. Yeah, see, that's why they keep falling out. I think because the weight is on the back. So I think the weight needs to be on the front, so they need to be turned around. That's what I think, anyway. It seems to do it with all of them. When you pick them up, all the weight seems to be on the back. So I don't know, is that wrong? I mean, it seems wrong to me, but I don't know. Now with the white on here, that should hold them smaller ones down, hopefully. Get that do there. Because I think it's all about positioning them really to if you put them in the right position, you'll get more in. Oh, what next one there we go. Yeah, I think we've probably got about 50 logs altogether out of this lot. I'm probably going to have to move again to get the other one. Go. The final log. And see, I think there were only the 3 quests for, oh, there's the store. I did miss it completely. It does happen. Let's leave the tractor there and run over. Yeah, I think there was only 3 quests for chopping up logs, and one of them was Oliver's that we took away anyway. Oh, this is what I want. Oh, how much is that? You can't buy it, really? Don't buy it. No, actually, haven't I been here before? I'm sure I've been here before. Because I think there's a lot of this equipment that you can't buy. 21,000. Right, don't need a trailer. 68,000 for a tractor. 90 for that one. No, you can't buy that. No, Gaming Gargoyle mentioned something about a buggy. Oh, did he mean this? Doesn't look like a buggy to me, but 12,000. Nice. Ah, there's more stuff here. Ah, there's the buggy. Buggy car. 14,000. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Got the Scorpion King here. Well, it's probably not called the Scorpion King in here, but you can't buy it anyway. Look. No. See, so I'm walking round because, well, I know in Farmers Dynasty there was some stuff that you could buy, but the like the harvesters, but you had to be like right inside. More we walk straight through that one. Ooh, 4,000. Ah, high capacity forklift. What makes it a high capacity? Only 4,000. See, I could bring the other one up here and sell that, but I don't know how much I'd get for it. Anything else? Hidden away? Nope. Ah. So this is the place to come, not that other place. I want to know how much this thing is. I want this. I want that. So imagine how many logs you could get on that. Ooh. Whacked in the face with a gate. Yeah, I'm just wondering how much. Yeah, let's go this way. I'm wondering how much I will get for my forklift. I suppose there is only one way to find out. Don't you just love it when the traffic drives onto your side of the road and then just stops? We don't want to let you past. You've stolen Isaac's foot. See, I'm actually just wondering what the difference is between the two forklifts, though. It says high capacity, but what does that actually mean? Maybe that's the one you need to pick up 2 pallets together. Could be. Well, I might just drive up there anyway with my forklift and see how much they're going to give me for it. And I will remember this time. Well, especially if it's anything like Farmer's Dynasty, when I drove up there with the old plough that they give you for the quest, from the quest. I drove up there and I just left it in. I stopped in the doorway and I just sold it there in the entryway. And I had to buy it back because it was in the way. I couldn't get my vehicle out, so I had to buy it back and then move it and sell it. So I'll make sure that I keep it well out of the way. See, now them two there, you'd think you'd be able to pick them two up together, wouldn't you? Maybe that's a feature that possibly be added in the future, I don't know. You can pick up two of the smaller logs together. Okay, let's leave this here for now. And I'm going to do this from in cab because it drives you crazy. Yeah, good song to come on at the minute, isn't it? Well, actually, this is 20 kilometers per hour top speed. Okay, I didn't realise it was that fast. But it's only going 14. Why is it only going 14? Do I have no fuel? Well, that's 32%. It's alright, I'm just trying to look underneath his hand, see if there's one of them little knobs on there that you turn. Because usually there's a knob on the on the steering wheel for these, isn't there? You just so you can just turn it with one hand like that sort of thing. But you can't really see. And hopefully the camera on the other forklift isn't as bad as this one. Alright, if we just drop this over here. Or do I have to get out of it to sell it? Oop. Sell old fork. I got 2,000 for it, so okay, we'll do that. Where's the other one? Them wheels are stuck in the ground. Bye. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is on this. Camera seems to work okay. Oh, no, I'm jumping around now. But it's much nippier. Yeah, we'll do some third-person view, see whether it starts jumping around or not. Every single time. Yeah, this is going to be much better doing the pallets and the planks with this. What make you feel dizzy? But I want to see what makes it a high capacity. So I'm going to try and pick up 2 of these planks, these pallets at once. See if I can. Oops. No. Oh, wait there. Is that because that one is on top of it? Okay, okay. Yeah, I do remember that Gaming Gargle was telling me that because the with the planks anyway, that if there's one on the top, then you can't take the one off the bottom. It's one of the mechanics of the game to stop it from falling onto the other one. Oh, really? Is that on top of there as well? So I ain't going to be able to move that anyway. Okay. Try another approach. Ooh. It needs to have a collision on these buildings. The collision camera, so it zooms into the forklift when you go into the actual building. Oh, okay. So we lift that up there. Will another one appear right away, or do we have to get out of the way? Okay. That. Oops. See, if we can pick up two. No. Okay. Don't know what makes it a high capacity one then. So, oops. Oops. If anybody knows, let me know. What makes it a high capacity? Because I have no idea. But yeah, the camera on that is much better than the other one, which is good. Right, I thought all these logs would have been processed by now. So I want to see how much bark I'm going to get from them all. But we should have enough for at least. Where's my tractor? 7,000. Well, we've got plenty there. But by the time it should fill this trailer, and then by the time we get back, there should be enough to fill the second trailer. Excuse me. Now I think it holds 4,000. Oh, 4,200. Okay. That's fine. Oh, we haven't been and seen Auntie and Uncle today. Not sure if it's worth the visit, but we'll pop in and say hello anyway. They're always doing the same bit of ground, aren't they? I'll talk to Auntie first. She's nice. I like Auntie.
Hello, dear. Good to see you.
Hello, Auntie. How are you?
I am fine, darling, but you look half-starved, dear. Here, I've prepared something for you.
Thank you.
Need me to help you with something?
No, not now. Perhaps later. You can always stop by and ask.
I'll keep doing that.
I need to ask you something.
Of course,
wrong button.
sweetheart. What do you want to know?
Nothing.
Gotta go. Look after yourself.
I meant to press number 4 and I press number 3 instead.
Good to see you, lad. How are you?
Good to see you, lad.
Hello, Uncle. You all right?
Everything's fine as always. Thank you.
Need me to help you with something?
No, nothing at the moment.
Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, they're not very talkative, are they? Some of the NPCs, when you talk to them, you go, "Do you need me to help you with something?" Or, "Do you want to trade?" They'll just give, "Not now, sorry." And it sounds like robotic sort of voice. It's really weird. But it will all be polished up. Because as we've seen before, some of the NPCs don't speak at all. I think about 2 days ago. But we've still got quite a few trees that we need to cut down. I think we've still got some logs that still need moving. I'm not sure. We'll pop and have a look on the way back. We have to pass the forest anyway. And then we've got that other forest with like 50 something trees in. So how much money do we have? 5,980. Every time I come down here in this, I always think the gate's not going to open, but it always does. One day it won't. I'll just plough straight into it. Ah, quite a bit out of that. What was we on? 5,980. Yeah. Someone else can count that. Too late in the day for me.
Hey man, sir, how you doing, mate? Things are great, mate, thank you. What about yourself? No Corona, drinking beer. Well, that's the main thing. I wouldn't say which one, about the no Corona or the drinking the beer, but one of them's a good thing, one of them's not. So are you back at work now, or are you still furloughed? The engine misfires a lot. Yeah, it's an old relic, like the one that's driving it. You've been back for weeks. Oh, okay, okay. Ah, we've got 3 logs there that need picking up. Okay. But we only have a few trees left to chop down anyway. So we'll do that after we've sold some more bark. So have you got any interesting projects on the go? No. Oh, okay. Chillax at work. Well, why not? What else do we have in there? Do we have enough for a try at full trailer? Not quite, but we'll take it anyway. Do you play this game, Mansert, or have you not bothered? You haven't tried it? Ah, it's fun. I mean, the whole idea is to build up your machinery and your equipment and stuff, and that's when it starts getting more fun. But when you're driving around in this thing at 23 kilometers an hour, it gets a little frustrating because it's so slow. Have you been playing too much Ice Runner? Ah, okay. Oh, you mean Snow Runner? I still haven't tried that yet. It's alright. I'll let you off being as you're half drunk. Yeah, I just bought myself a new forklift. Alright then, 3/4. Oh, so you've only just started, have you? It's been about 6 years, 7 years since I've had a drink. And I don't miss it at all, to be honest. Yeah, I don't miss it at all. Oh, and do you remember before when I mentioned about my new computer? I've decided on which one I'm saving up for. I'm going to get the 10700K. Just, excuse me, the new 10th generation's come out now, hasn't it? So that's going to be the next one. That's going to be the one I get. I was going to go for the 9, the i9, but I thought, nah, AMD. Oh, nah, I don't want an AMD. I know everybody keeps on saying, oh, well, it's best for gaming and stuff like that, but I don't just do gaming, do you know what I mean, on this PC. I mean, anything I get really is going to be an improvement, because I've got the 4th generation processor, so we're on the 10th generation now, so it just shows you how old it is. Ah, okay. Well, what would be the equivalent to the i7 1070 in AMD? Yeah, but I don't stream off the same computer. I only play on this computer. I stream off my other computer. Ah, yeah, I do. But I was thinking of getting a capture card as well, but I don't know. An AMD will be better. Okay. Because for the Intel, 16 gig of memory, the i7 10700K, and the motherboard, that is £810, I think, roughly. Cheaping out on the memory and motherboard. Well, it comes professionally overclocked as well. It's so I can't remember the exact you need it. Well, no, but if you don't, it comes overclocked to 5 gig. And they overclock the memory for you as well to 3000 megahertz, I think. Is it night time again? Yes, it is. There's my new forklift. Nice, isn't it? Well, actually, was blocked before saying the other word for rooster. You were blocked. I didn't get anything telling me that you'd been blocked. Still 4% humidity, but I'm going to go and sleep now, so that should be all right. But you're a mod, so yeah, I don't get that. Usually it comes up with a message saying allow or block, or allow or deny or something, but I didn't get that. No, we'll check the greenhouse in the morning. Slaying. Alright. I don't know if this is going to need some water. It may do. Give it a little. Yeah, the honey doesn't seem to appear as quick as it should do, I don't think. I've got one now. Yeah, out of all them beehives, got one lot of honey. Yay! Ah, okay, okay. For an extra £30. Well, the one I'm thinking of getting, it comes in a bundle. So I'll have a look, see what AMD bundles they've got. But I mean, it's going to be a while before I buy it anyway, so who knows? The 11th generation might be out by then. Or even the 20th generation. But I mean, I'm gonna do like research and stuff. But I ain't just gonna buy the first thing I see. I'm gonna do a little bit of research first. Yeah, this forklift is much better than the other one. Oh, okay. I mean, like I said, I'll see what bundles they have for AMD first. Then I'll let you know which ones they have, and you can give me some advice. There we go. Get in there. Oop. Somebody left a trailer in the way. I wonder who that was. Can't get the stuff nowadays. Uh, first, first generation Ryzen 7. Well, that's what I think. That's what's happening with my system. It's bottlenecking because I've got the RTX 2080, but I don't think my system can keep up with it, so it's causing a bottleneck. RAM and new SSD, your machine will be the same after. Oh yeah, but that's why I'm upgrading the whole lot altogether, because you know my memory is only DDR3. Do you know what I mean? So it's old memory. I mean, I've got 32 gig, but it's still old memory. I'm not sure what my speed is, to be honest. It probably is about that 550 by 500. It probably is round about that. I mean, I don't know for sure, not off the top of my head anyway. It's not. It's not even that old though. My SSD. I only bought it a couple of months ago. It's a Samsung. One second. Trying to find it. No, can't find the name of it. But I know it's, at least I think it's Samsung. I do have an M2, but that's the one I've got all my games on. But when I upgrade everything,
I will get an M2 for my operating system as well, though. Go M2 also put swap file for Windows there. Well, the M2 I have, it's on a PCI card. It's not plugged straight into the motherboard because my motherboard doesn't have an M2 slot. Ah, right, okay. Well, how do I actually do that? Yeah, I know it runs off the off that, yeah. But mine just plugs into the into one of the PCI slots. Oh, I had to buy an adapter. How many trees do we have left here? 4. So we got these 3 and that one. Okay. Get rid of these bushes so I can see when it lands. Yeah, it does a little, doesn't it? Right, I want this to fall that way because I don't want it to fall in the road. But it probably will anyway. So with the swap file, how do I change the swap file to a different drive? See, it's got into the road anyway. Oh God. Yeah, timber. When I cut down these trees, these big trees, with a lot of branches on, my frame rate takes a big hit. And then as soon as I've cut off all the branches, it's not too bad then. Right, okay, so we can... Well, the thing is the game is still in early access anyway, so these things will probably get cleared up later on, I don't know. Yeah, let's see which way this one falls. Well, that actually fell more or less the right way, where I wanted it to go. What the? Oh dear. Yeah, magic. Have you finished now? I can't reach it. I can't reach it to cut it. Oop. Oh dear. Oh, that was... Can you walk? What have all the cars stopped? They're all watching me. They're all look. All the kids are in the back of the cars going, "Look, Dad, magic tree!" Oh, I broke my chainsaw. Yeah, I hum that, yeah, all the time. I was looking for a lumberjack shirt. I thought I had one, but I haven't got one. Oh look, I'm invisible when I look up in the sky. It's off again. I think this must be the enchanted forest. Oh no, wait there, that's a different game, isn't it? Wait, you think you're doing? He's like, I don't want you to cut me up, I'm gonna hide underground. See, I've put away the source of his power. He's powerless now, he can't do any more magic. Right, should be one more tree. Look, excuse me, one more tree and it's a dead tree trunk. This is the way we cut the wood, cut the wood, cut the wood. Right, I don't need any sleep. I need to eat something because I'm starved. Oh, there we go. Have a beer and some magic beans. And then we can pick the logs up. As if by magic. Oh, that one's hiding in the long grass. He's like, no, please don't turn me into planks. I really don't know why all the cars have stopped. Traffic jam. Ah, so I think I've figured out which way you pick them up. It's whichever way you look at it. So if you're looking at it like slightly to the facing the left, you'll pick it up on the right shoulder. And if you're looking to the right, you pick it up on the left shoulder. I'll test that now. So if I'm looking that way at it, it should pick it up. If I can find the center. It should pick it up on the left shoulder. Ah, there you go. See, and I found this is the easiest way to put them by the road. Just put them facing that way and you don't have to keep moving so much then with the tractor. So if I'm facing that way, right, yeah, there we go. So I knew there was a way to make it which shoulder you wanted it placed on, but I didn't know. I thought it was just a random thing. But no, I figured it out. And it only took me 55 hours of gameplay to figure it out. So is he just staying there because there's trees in the on the footpath, on the grass? Or is his car just broken down? Well, we'll see in a minute. If we take this away and then he goes... Oh, well, there's some more there. So should we take the closest ones to the road first? See, you should be able to put one on each shoulder, really, shouldn't you? You know, you're a big burly lumberjack. You should be able to carry 2 logs at once. No, they're still there. Yeah, I think that's a bit too far away from the road, isn't it? So it was the tree there that was stopping. How ridiculous is that? Now this one stopped for... Why? Yeah, the traffic, it needs a lot of work. Well, it does in every game that I've ever played. Oh, rising. Hey, you were tidy just. Back over there. Get over there. Come. Oh, where's the... There we go. Just these 2 left? Oh no, there's still 2 down there. Okay.
Didn't realise there was some down there still. Right, so is everything cleared from up here? Yep. This engineer site does lie to you sometimes, though. It tells you that there's nothing around, and then you find another one somewhere. Yeah, I wanted this on my left shoulder, really, didn't I? But never mind. Push, push, push. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, oh, I can't see them now because I'm carrying one already. But I don't think there are any more. Not gonna get many on there. Might get a small one in the side there. Oh, can we get this one in there? Oh, okay. You go there if you want it. Yeah, I don't think we can get another one in there. But I'm just going to take these, unload these, and then I'm going to call it the night for today. My eyes are starting to hurt me a little. It's these allergies, they're not nice. But I mean, I've been streaming now for like 2 hours 45, so yeah, it's not too bad. At least we got a good stream out of it. But at least I hope it was a good stream. I enjoyed it. Got myself a new forklift out of it as well. And we only had like one major glitch, didn't we? Where my tractor ended up in the water. Not my fault, by the way. Before anybody says anything. I think all them other planks have gone. And we have 80 waiting to be created. Oh dear. I think what I might do actually is turn this on so it does the logs instead, because then I can sell the logs. Because we've got loads and loads of planks. And I'm not going to be able to, well, I can sell them. I can sell them as they are, but just take one at a time up to the store. Oh, excuse me. But if I do that, it's going to take me forever. I mean, I did take some before. I think I took, well, actually, it was these chipboards. I took 4 or 5 of these up. Well, that's why there's a space there, because I took them from there. And that took like, well, it was like roughly about a 10-minute trip, round trip, in that old forklift. This one might be faster. Actually, let's just jump in and take one up and see how long it takes us to get. Because this one is a lot faster. I mean, for these we get 260. It's okay, I was looking down at my price list there. So we get 260 for this one. And we have quite a few of them already made. I think we've got about 25 or something, plus the ones that are ready,
waiting to be processed. But see, I don't see what makes this a high capacity forklift, because that's what it was classed as in the store, wasn't it? So I thought it would mean that you could carry 2 or 3 pallets on top of one another, but you can't do that, which is unfortunate. Because if I could carry 3 at a time, it would make the job 3 times quicker, obviously, wouldn't it? But at least on the plus side with this thing, the camera is not glitching out all over the place like it was on the other one. So that's a plus. Is it going to open in time? Open! I thought it was going to not open in time. That stopped a bit sharpish, didn't it? Where's the market? Ah, there. 260. Yep. That's me. There we go. So that didn't really take that long, did it? I think what I'll do though is I won't do it on the stream because it'll just, you know, you guys don't want to see that sort of stuff, do you? So I'll just do that off camera, I think. Yeah, I think the other one was, well, it said the top speed was 20, but it didn't go anywhere near that fast. Got to 20 kilometers for about 5 seconds, didn't it? Well, when we first started off, and then it was going at like 14 or 15, I think, wasn't it? When we was on the way to the store. But yeah, like I said, from next week now, Monday, I will be going back to my proper schedule. So it will be farm sim on Monday, maybe this on Tuesday, trucking on Wednesday, farming again on Thursday, and maybe farming all this on Friday, and then obviously multiplayer on Saturday.
I mean, we will be doing multiplayer tomorrow night. Well, at least I think we are. Not sure how many people are going to turn up, but we will be doing it. But yeah, I'm going to just leave this over there where it was, and we'll see how many we've got ready to protest as well. About got 4 there ready to process. But them logs still haven't been gone. They haven't gone through yet. Really? Okay. Go and see where the logs are. See whether they're in the actual place they're supposed to be. There's quite a few logs there. I didn't realise there was that many. Now am I going to be able to reach them? This is the question. So I did have a problem with these last time, didn't I? Like the way they sort of materialise, like sort of a Star Trek thing, look, when they go onto the grub. But they just materialise. Like they've been beamed there. Don't know if there's any more logs that need to come through, or if this is the last. But we'll check before we go. Nothing in there. Well, and that's it. And how much? Oh, we've got a little bit of bark. Not a lot. But this will be the last thing I do anyway. I'll just take these up, and then that'll be it. So I'm finding it very difficult to see properly now.
much do we have? 9. And what was it we needed for the truck? Is it 14, I think? Yeah, I think it might have been 14. But what I might do is, being as I have 113,000 social points, I know you shouldn't really do it, but I might. Well, we'll drive up to the store in a minute and have a look to see how much it is. Actually, we should have gone in that way to go into the store, because the store's up there, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. Well, hopefully by the next time I play this, well, the next time I stream it, should I say, there'll be an update. And maybe they fixed a few things. Uh, 640 is that one? Well, it was only for a few wet logs. Yeah, 80 euros each for the normal log, because you get 15. Stores this way anyway, I hope it is. Hope I haven't gone the wrong way again. Fuel as well. Oh yeah, there's the store. You can just see it through the trees. See, I think what they should incorporate as well is, you know, like with the quests, you get like quests from the council to put down
a few trees on the side of the road or something. Oh, I thought maybe there was something behind here as well, but no. That truck is still stuck underground. No, I can't remember how much this was. 24. Okay, so it's a lot more than I thought it was. Well, anyway, I'm gonna jump out and stay here. Leave the tractor there for now. Right, guys, just want to say big thank you to everybody for watching. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit short because my eyes are really starting to hurt me now. So, yeah, remember tomorrow Farm Sim multiplayer. So, you all take care and hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye, everybody.